Yeah, it's right here. You want your juice? Okay, hold on.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Texas taking on Carolina. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Matt Cain.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
One down. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Bregman. That's out number 2.
Out. Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Simmons collects, fires to first.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Yordan
Ball,
Alvarez
that's just out.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds. And
That's
though
a ball.
usually in left field, today he's the
2 balls,
designated hitter.
no strikes.
Delivers the pitch in for a strike at 95.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm.
Ball.
So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he
3
gets
balls,
a routine together.
1 strike.
Center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that'll do it. Back here in New York. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow. Armstrong. And that is out of play. Tapped softly on the ground. Boggs fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Ball
Just
1.
a nice line drive into center
Ball
field.
1, no
Alex
strikes.
Bregman at the plate and takes high there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Raines stands at first with 1 out. Runner takes off.
That's
Pitch
ball 2.
misses inside. Throw to second. That
2
is
balls,
time. He's
2
there.
strikes.
misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lou Brock digs in now.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Fastball 3.
having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
He got away
I
with
got
one
3 and 2.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Terry Carpenter.
Ball 1.
Up and in, 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
You know, he can move the ball around.
I got 1 ball, 1
add,
strike.
Subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Nope.
So
Outside.
you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of hitting the ground ball.
3 balls,
getting out of
1
this
strike.
little jam.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Back at Yankee Stadium, so now it's Freddie Freeman. Kane back to work. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as
That's
a
a
hitter.
ball.
Outside low. Ball
1 and 1.
Good eye
Ball
right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 and 1.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still 0 and 2. And they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Came out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Crow Armstrong brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one, it's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fights it off. You'll see another. Going to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And that'll do
That's
it.
an out.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Outside low, ball one. Now one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away,
2-0.
you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. Foul ball there. That
We
one
got
not
full
close.
count.
And it's 3-2. On the outside corner. Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a good swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bo Armstrong makes the grab, 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Henderson now at the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Whips it across.
He's out.
Third out, and that ends. Back in New York, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball right side. Knocks it down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rain.
That's a ball.
The next to hit takes ball 1.
He's
1-0.
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one is lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the dirt, 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Reigns makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. That's towards center. Edwards. And there's 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. First time up was a pop out. Just missed. Freeman, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
4th inning underway, no score. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a
3
good
balls,
eye there.
2 strikes.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Bregman to first.
Got him.
And Freeman is retired. And he is thrown. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Lou Brock. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that's
ball
way
1.
high. Now 1-2.
He really
1
committed
ball,
to
2
that
strikes to
fastball
count.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So up next, Xavier Edwards. Now moves to first.
He's good.
And that's in there for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side, Boggs. Tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And that is the inning. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Kane back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out looking his first time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Boom.
Oh,
Over
one's the count.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Simmons hauls it in, and there's 1 away. This is Joey Barton.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now 1 out to right. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to Baylor, and they escape the inning with the double. Back in the Bronx.
What's up, Oscar?
Ted Simmons. The other way. And a base hit. And a board on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right.
My son and I are both a little sick, so we're not feeling the best this morning.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
How about you, buddy? I can't believe I just did that.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball.
That is just stupid on my part, man. This should be the first out of the inning right here. Instead, it's the end of the inning because I made a mistake.
Back here in New York. All right, we go to the.
It's my first time pitching with this Matt Cain pitcher too.
Now, Ricky Henderson
He doesn't have a lot of speed.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Baylor makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. He's got it. There's 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, this guy's not that good.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to be careful.
Just a bunch of mistakes on my part.
He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on that.
That's the buzzer.
And 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still, they get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Tim Raines.
Count 1-0.
You know, this group of
Yeah, we need some hits.
This game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next off
Nope.
upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Smith. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Brock in the box again, takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Smith. That's the third out. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh.
I appreciate it, dude. I've been sneezing all morning. I've got a sneeze and some sinus issues, and my son's got a cough and a fever, so we're just on that struggle bus today.
Pendleton fakes the catch, and there's one gone. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Careful.
First
Off the
off,
plate,
Ringo
ball one.
just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Balance as well.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget
That's
it.
the same guy that hit the home run earlier. I appreciate it, Oscar. No worries, brother. Hope you have a good day.
Second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Ozzie Smith
Inside,
in the
1-1.
box here lets that one go for a ball. Gets under and pops it up. Edwards. And that is that. Bottom of the seventh, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Late swing, foul to the left.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Swings and misses. And
No
the count
ball,
is
2 strikes.
0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 0-2 now. Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup early enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Oh, no.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Slider, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
0-1's the count.
2 outs.
Safe.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back for more. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Bobby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it
0-1.
is.
Swinging a foul out of play. Stays alive. Base knock right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So a man at first. It's Ray Boggs now. This way went.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Swinging a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And that is a big first out. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Double play. Wow.
That was our first triple play.
Out of the bottom of the eighth, and now John Bailey.
Mason Miller.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
That ball got him.
Man, it's aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a
0-1's the
miss.
count.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn into quality bats. Try to chip away at that lead because
No balls,
if it
2
gets to the
strikes.
ninth, that closer's coming in.
Strikes him out with 1-0-1. So up next, Tim Raines. That one in triple digits.
Son, stop.
0-1.
He's off first with 1 away. Swings that one for strike 2.
It might be time to
0-2.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, and just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
No balls,
Go ahead
2
and get
strikes.
it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fans another. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andres Munoz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Raines gets under it, corrals it, and there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and miss. 1-1.
Well, there's a certain point
0-1's
where
the
you
count.
commit to what you think you see, and you guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's
0-1.
one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off to the right. And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles throws to first. And Freeman is retired. Back to the Bronx. And now the DH, LeBron. First offering misses badly for ball one. Foul ball. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Henry. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key.
No.
Hello, Daddy. Hello. 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 No. Daddy. No.
Noah.
Come on. Oh,
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Carolina taking on Buffalo. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Yeah. No.
Son,
So just about set and getting to start. Corbin Burns. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The spin rate on the curveball is
Noah.
incredible. Hitters know they're going to.
You've had enough fruit snacks. What's up, Brian?
And hit the ball the other way.
Pete Crow, the leadoff batter as he swings.
That's enough phone. No more phone for you. No.
97 on the gun.
0-2.
And he swings and lifts one in deep center field. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Tim Raines.
What's up, fellas? Welcome in, everybody.
Burns is one.
We're not playing very good today. Just gonna warn you.
0-1.
In September of 2019, and as well, he reached.
My eyes just not there. I don't know if I ain't had enough caffeine, if I'm too tired.
Released a chapter on days that he starts. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag.
Head on the tag.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. He swings
Noah.
and hits a fly ball, center field, and it drops in.
You wanna go to bed?
So he gets on base and
Go
keeps
lay
it
in your
going.
tent and watch TV.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands.
No balls, one strike.
Barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Ball one, no strikes. Scooby, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Here's a 1-1. And that's down
a
and
ball.
away.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's
Count's
down
full.
and in. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Joey Hill.
High
First
fly.
pitch swinging.
Always exciting to see.
0-1.
Maybe if you get a hold of it.
Kind of gets the offense fired up and they start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball
misses the
inside.
mark outside the zone. Got it, swinging. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Ball one
That's a
there.
ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat,
1-1.
you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman. Burns back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. That one to first.
Oh my God.
The tag and he's out. Now it's going to be Harry Carpenter. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Boom.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Baby.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, Roberts to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Carlos Delgado. Well struck left field. That's back. And that is gone. He made a play for that one. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Headed towards the corner.
No, that's a ball ball.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Slice down the right side. Now it's
1-2.
swing, but he held up. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground
That's it, ball.
balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lindor the move. Stuck in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and
Ball.
in, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Inside,
Ball, that's it.
just missed.
Right.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see
Full
it.
count.
Power versus power right there.
Lindor over at second, 1 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Drill towards right center field. That's well struck back